Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If y'all are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game that we all know and love and that I'm sure you guys are all playing at the moment, World of Warships Legends. Now we're going to be playing the new Season 6 of Arena. Now we're on Crash Zone and we're going to be in my favorite Tier 6, probably anyway. It's the Flint. And most of you guys are probably saying, why? Why is the Flint my favorite ship? Well, in my opinion, anyway, it's a better Atlanta. Now, before you all go in the comments or whatever and get mad at me, I'll just say it. I like this thing more than the Atlanta. And yeah, it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite ships in the game too. It gets increased torp range by an absolute huge margin, 9.2 kilometer torps. It gets smoke. I find it that radar is too situational, and to me, smoke is more useful. And it has better AA because it replaces on both sides where they take a turret off and put a bunch of more AA there. So, yeah, not bad at all. With all that being said, though, here we are in our might and glory, and we're going to see what we can do. Now, I'm going to sum this season up basically by saying these words and these sentences here. This season is basically for anybody that's wanting any tips, anything like that, or wondering how it works. Well, this season of Arena is all around XP, meaning you need to earn as much XP as possible in every battle. That's how you're going to progress in this season. So keep that in mind. It's all about the XP. For example, I'm going to earn about 10,000 XP, which is actually pretty darn good. So, yeah. Now, also, in my opinion, it's I actually play this season for mostly credits. I earn all the XP doing this, but as well, passively. But I earn an absolute crapload of credits because it's Tier 6 Arena. And if you guys don't know, Tier 6s make credits the best. Especially these Tier 6 premium fire-starting, HE spamming menaces that we all just know and love to fight. And yeah, that's what this ship's all about. All about the damage, all about the fires, all about that. And occasional torpedo hits too, because it's got that absolutely insane 9.2 kilometer torpedoes on an American light cruiser. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Now we do pop our smoke for our teammates here, which is pretty cool. And good for them. They get some cover, hopefully use some concealment to their advantage. And yeah, now as you guys can see, if you guys don't know the power of these Atlanta-class light cruisers, well, it really just speaks for itself, doesn't it? You guys can just watch that and see how absolutely insane that is. And just the reload, it's really good. And yeah, I do keep in mind I run EOP on my Flint, so I'm all about the damage with these guns more than the fires. So yeah, keep that in mind. I think it really needs it too. Because the Flint and the Atlanta have very small guns. They're only 5-inch guns. Now, it may sound big, but keep in mind these are basically American destroyer guns, mounted in dual-firing, super-firing turrets. So, it's all about the firepower and the damage over time, and that's what this thing does. I've got the EOP on. If you guys know what that is, it basically increases the penetration of the shells, which means I can pen battleships, cruisers, and even destroyers a lot more easier is not a word, Ghost, just stop. And yeah, but it's all about the damage, and this playstyle can be extremely boring at times to talk about, so I'm sorry in this video if I pause on my words, or if I, you know, anything like that, if it gets really awkward. I'm sorry, because it can be definitely boring. It's literally the same thing the whole entire game. Me sailing around, kiting, turning, avoiding shots, and just getting unrelenting amounts of firepower off on the enemies. That's literally it. The ship is on fire. So yeah. Anyway, we're shooting out of New Orleans here, and that's about it. Hoping to get a fire on them, hoping to do some more damage, because like I said, it's all about the damage for me right now in this ship. And the damage seems to prove pretty damn well at the end of the match. So you guys are going to really, I hope, enjoy that. If you guys love those big damage games, well, here you go. This is going to be one of them. So stay tuned until the very end. so you guys can see that. Or you could skip and be mean and not watch my whole video through, which is fine. If you guys just want to see the stats or something, go ahead. Go to the very end of the video, you guys can see my damage number and if I won or lost. So, yeah. Anyway, we pre-fire more torpedoes out there, and that's basically all we're going to do. I'm going to let my battleships do most of the big amounts of damage. I'm just going to be a support role cruiser, just raining hellfire, keeping their damage con on fucking cooldown. Pardon my language, I don't know why I swore there, but yeah, that's about it. Keeping my firepower going, keeping the enemies at bay, keeping their damage con on cooldown, and that's about it. And yeah. So if you guys like this playstyle, you guys can go pick up an Atlanta, pick up a Flint. Now, I think the Flint gets extra range. For me, it's got, what, a base of 15-kilometer range. The Atlanta, I think it's like 12 or 13-kilometer range. So it's got better range than the Atlanta, for sure, I think. Which is proving pretty damn useful, as you guys can see here. Now, what else is there to talk about the Flint here? Well, it's a good-looking ship, and the camo on it. I think I've already done a review of the Flint, or I have multiple videos in the Flint, so I think anybody that sticked around my channel long enough knows that I love this ship. So, yeah. Now, we do have the consumables here. As you guys can see in the middle of the screen, I don't know why I haven't announced this yet, but yeah, Arena has consumables. It's got health, it's got reloads, it's got the maneuverability consumables you can get around the map. Currently, we have the healing consumable, the reload booster, and what's the other one? I have no idea. But, oh, it's a consumable booster, so your consumables reload quicker. So my sonar and my damage control and my smoke. So yeah, the healing works, by the way, all the time. So your health is always going to be healing, no matter what. Now, it's very small amount of health you heal. It's like, what, I think 50 health you heal every second. So not a whole lot, but it could definitely come in handy. But it also makes it to where I can do a crap load more damage, because the enemies are going to keep healing all their health back, and I'm just going to keep taking it all. And that's what this season, you know, and all of Arena really is about, is you can do crazy amounts of damage because the enemies are just going to keep on healing all the health you take off them because of those little consumables. So it's a useful thing, but it's also a not useful thing because it makes it to where you can just do an absolute amount, huge amount of damage, and get those crazy damage scores. So yeah, so people that love doing more damage instead of winning, and you know, come play Arena. I'm serious. Like, if you guys really want to have fun and get rewarded for doing crap loads of damage, sure, come play Arena. You might not earn as much XP, but you'll still earn a good amount of credits and stuff. And yeah, you know, leave the standard to people who want to win, because I always say it, you know, it's all about winning. It's a team play based game. Even in Arena definitely feels like it's more, well, Arena. You're more just kind of joking around, fighting, doing as much damage as you can, earning as much XP. That's literally what it's all about. It's not really about winning as much as it is in like ranked or standard. So yeah. Now, if you guys look at the top here, we still have all of our ships, and the cherries still have all their ships, and the pink guys have lost pretty much all their ships. We're pushing down this Nelson here, because I mean, what can he do? He's focused on the Gneisenau now, and yeah, he's not even shooting at me. So I just took that opportunity and farmed off him and pushed him, got closer and closer. Now with the Flint and the Atlanta, as a lot of you guys know, the firing arcs on these guns is absolutely atrocious. These things are basically orbital cannons. They dart straight up in the air, and they take at least, what, 20 hours for them to get there? No, not literally, but it's basically what it is. They're mortars. They fire straight up, and the firing arcs are definitely something you got to get used to when playing these American light cruisers, especially the Flint and the Atlanta. So, yeah, that's basically it. Now, it's us three against them three, basically. So, I'll let the match just ring out for its own, or, you know, because that's what's going to happen. You know, I gotta not much left to talk about here. I think I've already talked about everything, so yeah. We're just gonna kind of chill and just sail. That's about it. So with all that being said, yeah. And now we do manage to get the who is that? The Gneisenau spotted, and then I get spotted, which only means has to be the Southern Dragon, and there he is. It's a Southern Dragon. Now we do start firing our guns at the Southern Dragon. Just unrelenting firepower. And yeah, you guys can just watch the fireworks speak for itself. And that EOP is definitely coming in handy here. As you guys can see, our team does absolutely obliterate them. And I think we're going to get our first kill here, which is pretty good. His health is slowly but surely, he gets a fire on us, unfortunately. And that should be the end of the Southern Dragon. Back to port, giving our first kill of the match. And certainly our last kill, so yeah. Now, we're in a very tricky situation here. We could either move up to this island, use cover, or turn out and potentially get absolutely shit on. So I don't want to do that. So I'd rather just sit here and farm for as long as I can. And that's about it, because I'd rather, you know, I don't want to take the risk. So I'm just going to sit here and chill and keep getting torpedoes off, keeping these dudes at bay. Hopefully my team will come through and do some things. But unfortunately, spoiler alert, they do not. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now, once I die, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward to the very end of the video, because the ending is kind of sad. I don't really want to watch it again. I got pretty pissed off, so yeah. But this is a very, very, very unfortunate situation to be in right now. Because, I mean, look, it's a Gneisenau at, what, 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers? Not fun at all. But we do go forwards, which gets us unspotted, using the island to our advantage, hoping to God our team will come through and do something to this Gneisenau. Do something. Kill him, at least. Because if they kill him, we could have very well much won this match. I'm serious, but yeah, it's just a heartbreaker of a match to lose. It's unfortunate, but nothing we could really done. So, yep, you can't win them all, guys. I'm gonna say that right now. Even though your teams are good, sometimes the other teams are just better. So that's kind of an example of this match here. But I was still happy at the end of the match because I still did a good amount of damage, really good amount of credits earned, and a bunch of XP for the first match too. So I'll take it. And the Gneisenau, I think, does manage to kill the Nagato there, unfortunately. And yeah, that's about it. We're getting absolutely crapped on. We are left with no choice but to push around this island. We can't sit here no more. And then, of course, the King George V is waiting there, and he has HE loaded. He is going to absolutely crap on us with that HE. As some of you may know, the British HE is some of the best, if not the best, in the game. And he's going to get a fire pretty much every single time he shoots at us. And yeah, look at our damage, by the way. 130,000 damage, and we're still climbing up. We're not even done yet. But we're about to be, because as you guys can see, our health not looking too good. And unfortunately, we are going to go down. And it's going to be a loss, but we did our best, and we did everything we could in our power. Maybe not everything, but we did what we could. And yeah, that's about it. First match of Arena. I know we're still alive technically, but it won't last for long. But first match of Arena, not a bad one, and I hope you all did enjoy. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead for all you guys. I'm gonna fast forward to the end of the video. So yeah, there it is, the first match of Arena. It may have been a loss, but we did earn an absolute crapload of credits and an absolute crapload of XP as well, top of the leaderboard. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you all did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, stay healthy, as always.